2026. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite things from 2025. I sat down and thought about all of the things that I used the most, that maybe I got for Christmas, or things that were new to us that were the most useful, or the things that I just tend to grab all the time, and gathered those things and I'm going to share them with you today. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I would love it if you would join our community over here on the OsoEdit. So go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below and tell me what is your favorite thing that you purchased in 2025. Okay, we are going to start with one of my all-time favorite purchases, and that is this Spode Blue Italian. I ordered this on Wayfair. As of this morning, it is, I think, 57% off for the set where you get the plate, the salad or kind of bread plate, and the glass or the mug. So I got a service of 12. So I bought 3 boxes because they come in a service of 4. We are a large family and I wanted to have enough that I could serve this when all of the kids were here. Initially, when I looked at this, I was like, this is so pretty. I just don't know how often I would use it. And what I have learned, this is the second year that I've had this, but 2025 was the year that I really decided to use this and not just display it. What I have found is that this goes with all seasons. I love using this during the Christmas holiday. I thought it was so pretty during fall. In fact, I had a video go viral right before Thanksgiving because people were looking for dinnerware for Thanksgiving, and this was one that was very popular. And so I have really enjoyed using this. It is dishwasher and microwavable. We are not easy on things. I've never had one chip that I have noticed, and what I love to do is pair this with other colors. So I did a bright green charger, or like a kind of an evergreen colored charger with this over the holidays on one of my tablescapes. Over the spring, I did like a pale pink and had a floral charger behind it. I mixed this with, I have a Mikasa just white classic dish that I pair this with. And I have loved this so much. I have added a lot of the serving pieces and items like that to a wish list. That way, when it's my birthday or Mother's Day and people say, what do you want? I can just send them this idea. I did buy these over the holiday break. It is, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it is the Spode Blue Italian. These are the cocktail whiskey glasses. So I have a set of 4 of these and a set of 8 of the stemless wine glasses. However, I broke one. My fault, like it fell off the counter. So these are so pretty. And now that I have, quite a bit of them, when we have people over, even if we're just serving iced tea, these are so pretty. Now these, because it's kind of on the outside, these do need to be hand washed, but that's okay by me. I love these so much. And these are very reasonably priced. So I'm gonna also add some more sets of these to my wish list. So I absolutely have loved just embracing the idea of using beautiful things every day and not saving them for special occasions, because then you rarely get to use them. And if they break, it's okay. Like, that's what I keep trying to tell my kids is I don't want my home to feel like the grandkids can't come here and it can't be lived in. Like, nothing is too precious. So that is one of my all-time favorites. I'm really excited to do kind of a spring tablescape in my dining room and share that with y'all in a month or 2. Okay, another thing in the kitchen, this was kind of a victory of 2025, was I mastered making kombucha. And I had been buying it at the store for years and had tried to make it myself at home for a while and just never got it to taste right. But in 2025, I actually made kombucha that other people are like, wow, this is so good. So these bottles that have the lid, I got off Amazon. I also have the smaller one, and They are great if you want to make homemade soda, which you can make by fermenting fruits, or we make homemade soda with our whey that is left over from our yogurt. So this is the OsoEdit. This channel is a sister channel to our Oso Farm channel, where I share things like recipes and everyday life. So if you are interested in, curious about making kombucha or making homemade yogurt recipes, things like that, go ahead and head over there to Oso Farm and follow me over there. But these have been really great. If you could even pour bubble bath in this. They're just really pretty bottles. They're very inexpensive. They come in a set of 6. And I actually need to get a few more because when I have all my soda and all my kombucha made, I don't have enough when it's like day 1, when everything is ready to be made. So I have loved these. These get used every single day at our house. Another kitchen item that I did not carry in here is Nutrimill's grain mill. And we work with Nutrimil, and my husband has been the bread maker in our family for years. And it used to irritate me because I could not figure out sourdough, and he knew my frustration and was like, well, let me look at it, and figured it out like that. And he's perfected sourdough, and so I don't even try that anymore. Like, why bother? When he does it, he enjoys it. It's beautiful. But I had really been listening to a lot of podcasts and really hearing the benefits of freshly milled flour. So I won't share all that with you. If you are interested, you can check out any podcast where Sue Becker is interviewed talking about the healing power of bread. And so I will link one of those podcasts down below. But it kind of was the turning point where I was like, okay, I want this for us. Like, I want us to have the nutritional benefits of freshly milled flour. So we've been working with Nutrimil, and I have been learning how to adjust our recipes. And now it is so easy. It literally takes just a few minutes to mill your own flour and use that just cup for cup like you would some recipes, because it absorbs the liquids differently. Some recipes do need to be adjusted, but you can buy cookbooks specific for freshly milled flour, or really any recipe just visually can be adjusted by adding a little bit more or less liquid. So we have absolutely loved that. The taste has been incredible. I source our wheat berries from Azure Standard. A lot more about this over on the Oso Farm, but I wanted to just share that has been one of the things in 2025 that we have used the most, loved the most, shared the most about, and just been so thankful that we have our grain mill and have been implementing that change in our diet. I will say that they are so popular that they can be out of stock frequently. And I would just bookmark the link and then keep refreshing it. I will try to put a post down in the community section when they do go back into stock. So if that can maybe be like a heads up, hey, they're back in stock, go check it out. Because literally they go in stock and then all the colors are sold out like that. Like, they are that good. So I definitely would, if this is something you're interested in, save up for it. And if you see it in stock, don't wait, go for it. Let me know down in the comments, is that something you're curious about? We have absolutely loved that change. And then I wanted to share these gingham napkins. I have been trying to purchase things just like the Spode Blue Italian that will seasonally take me all the way across. And these I got on Amazon. They were very inexpensive. They are very thick and they wash up so well. And I use these in almost every tablescape I did this entire year, and we actually used them and washed them, and they wash up well. The stains have come out well, and I just love this gingham print. This kind of neutral tan color has been able to serve me well in all of the areas of all seasons. And so this, may not seem like mind-blowing, like, girl, it's just napkins, but I had been buying napkins kind of seasonally. If you don't know this about our story, we had a house fire in 2023 and lost all of our textiles. and it was one thing that we chose not to clean. And during the rebuild process, I had a lot of time to really think about, okay, I want to invest in things that have longevity, that can kind of carry me across seasons. And so these, I have really loved these and been really impressed with how well they've washed up. We have a large family. I host a lot. We have a supper club, so we're using these very frequently, and they still look pretty brand new to me. So I've been very happy with the quality of these napkins. Okay, and then one other thing that I did not carry in here is my Magnifique clay pot oven. And this was new to me in 2025, and I have absolutely loved it. I love that it is clean, that it doesn't have any harmful chemicals when you heat it up. There's nothing in it that will seep into your food that you have to worry about. It heats so quickly. So one thing I will say about it is if you're using it like a crock pot, know that everything cooks so much faster because of the clay. So I haven't had a problem with that. I've just had to adjust timing. And so it's been really nice. You know, if you kind of start after lunch and are, you know, we're at the crock pot meal, you may not be able to do that. But with this clay pot oven, it heats up so fast that it cooks things faster. And what's great about it is it can go straight from cooking it into the oven. So you can do a lot of different meals all in one pot. Like maybe you need to slow cook something and then you want to put it in the oven and put some cheese on top to kind of broil it. The whole pan can go right in the oven. It keeps all of the heat really great in there. You can move it straight to the table. It's beautiful. It's clean. Like I have really loved it, and I have found that I have used this so often. One thing that I found in 2025 is that I was purchasing things on Etsy way more than I ever had. I had kind of always saved Etsy for Christmas gifts ideas, maybe personalized gifts for birthdays, and maybe made 1 or 2 purchases a year on Etsy. But I have found, y'all, such good finds, and now it's one of my go-to websites if I'm trying to find a cup or, you know, a picture frame or a shirt or a hat. I bought so many cute things that had dachshunds on them for myself, just for my own enjoyment. We got a miniature dachshund this past year that has been my dream puppy. We have Great Pyrenees on our property, and so it's been so fun to just search for those kind of fun, unique things. And then as of this month, which I can't show you because they're coming in the mail, I have found seeds on there. Now, I'm a gardener, a learning gardener. I'm 5 years in to moving from the city to the country, and so I have found the coolest, unique seeds that are in the mail. It is seed starting time, believe it or not, and so Etsy is really across the board a great way to support small businesses and, you know, really find unique things. So over the holiday, I found a couple of pieces of jewelry. I got this little bracelet that has these really pretty stones. It's silver, and it has this pull clasp where you can tighten it on your wrist. And I thought it was just so pretty, and I loved the colors, so simple, very inexpensive, and I really loved that. So jewelry is a great thing if you're looking for maybe some items that you don't want to see everybody wearing. And then I thought this was so cute. I've been getting a lot of gold necklaces and kind of layering them. So this one has like a little pearl and a little crescent roll. I just thought that was so cute. So I will link, I don't know if these items exactly are available because of the small business shop. You know, I don't know if they just had one of these, but I will link some of my favorite Etsy stores down there for jewelry and seeds and some of the things that I have bought over the holiday and over this past year. Okay, and then speaking of gold necklaces, I told my husband he asked me what I wanted for, this is all tangled up. Ooh, that's probably my fault. I asked him for some layered gold necklaces on Amazon. And so I got these, or he picked out these. This is one of my Christmas gifts. So it has one that has got these little diamonds on it. Of course, they're not real. I think this was probably for sure under $15. So you know, just costume jewelry, but I love the look of the layered gold necklace. And then this one is a shorter one, but it has these little balls on it, so cute. And then this is kind of the same, but it's a little bit longer, and it has the little kind of hammered circle. So I find that I wear these every single day, different gold necklaces all layered up. Amazon has such cute choices. I will put this one and some of my other favorites down below. It is just a casual, kind of fun look. This year in 2026, I want to get some gold kind of layering bracelets. I have a few, but I've seen that a lot and I think that looks so cute. And so I want to kind of add that to that gold necklace layered look. And then I just got a new phone because my sweet other phone had a little chip in it, and then over time it just got to where the whole screen had all those lines. But I wanted to show you this phone case that I got off of Amazon. And what is so cool about it is it has, you know, the magnetic thing here, but this little stand that you can totally adjust this way or twist it and have your phone sit like this. So it's good for me when we're, you know, just out somewhere, and my phone can just sit up, and so I can kind of see if I'm getting a text or a call. Or I actually prop my phone up like this and watch videos when I'm doing the dishes or something like that. And then when it just makes it easier to hold your phone. I don't know, it's simple, and to me, I loved it so much more than my previous phone cases. And this is just off Amazon. It's this really pretty, mine is this really pretty kind of bronzy orange color because it matched the color of the new phone that I picked out. But I have really enjoyed just the simplicity of having a case that just easily props my phone up. Okay, and we'll stay with kind of the fashion type stuff for a minute. So I worked with Teddy Blake twice now. Once probably a few years ago, and then once this past year early on in the year, and they had me choose a purse. And I'm sharing this today because I have now used this for months, and it is gorgeous. I cannot tell you how many times people stop me and say, I love your purse. Where did you get your purse? So it is this beautiful kind of wine burgundy color. And of course, I did not clean it out for this. But inside, it has the suede that is so gorgeous. And it has these two zippers on each side that give you extra storage. So what I love about it is I'm kind of a dump girl. I like to dump all the things. I probably would benefit from one of those purse organizers, although I don't know how faithful I would be in using that. But when don't have it opened, it has these buttons on the side that kind of clamp it and keep it closed. And so y'all, how cute is that? It has the strap, or you can carry it like this. This comes in many different colors, and Teddy Blake purses, y'all should go to their website. They are so gorgeous, and it really is. This is a luxury handbag. When it comes to you, it comes it's packaged beautifully in the big white box with the big white cloth bag. It smells, like leather. It is such a nice gift. It is, if you enjoy handbags, I highly recommend Teddy Blake. I have been so impressed with the quality. I am rough on things. I wish I wasn't, but I am. And so my husband can attest to that. None of the stitching has come out. I have used this daily for many months, and it looks brand new. Now my daughter, I wanted to share this too. My daughter for Christmas got me this little purse accessory with a dachshund on it, of course. And so if you are wanting some cute accessories for your purse, I will link some of those down below. I wanted to share this purse because I have never been one that has invested in handbags. I've always got Target bags and have absolutely loved this, and am now going to ask for specific Teddy Blake purses for Mother's Day and my birthday and things like that, because I want to have a few different seasonal colors, and I just understand the value of it. They are so beautiful and so worth it. Okay, but I also wanted to share, I got this bag at Walmart. This is a boho quilted bag from Walmart. Can we just say that Walmart has really stepped up their game? They have the cutest, trendiest, most beautiful things. I can't tell you how many times I'm wearing something and people will say, "Where's that from?" And I'll say, "Girl, it's from Walmart." And we're like, "What?" I know, Walmart. So I got this for days when I'm out with Evan. My youngest, Evan, is 10. And you know, if we homeschool, so if we need to put our laptop in here or more like a tote bag, he has special needs. And so if we're at, you know, the doctor's all day, or, you know, he's got some surgeries coming up in the hospital, I just needed a bag that was a little bit bigger that I could, you know, use more as a tote, throw all kinds of things in. You definitely could use this as a purse. But I loved the olive green color. It comes in multiple colors, and I have thought this was so fun, and this was one of my favorite purchases this winter. Okay, speaking of Walmart, I will just show you the few things so far. So I got these slippers from Walmart. These are the cable knit booty slippers in tan, and I love having something that I can wear around the house, like headed to bed, and then walk myself outside. It's got the sole. We live on a you know, a small homestead, so things are muddy outside. And then I also love that I can throw these on and go and run errands and not feel ridiculous. They are so cute. I love the sweater and the little button. These also come in black, which probably will be something that I'm purchasing in January or February. But this is called Mucklucks, and they are from Walmart. So cute. I've gotten a lot of use out of these, and they're so cozy. They have this like fleece inside, and so when you put your foot in there, the fleece goes just around the ankle, and then it's got like a really cushy, soft base, so it does feel like a slipper, but then of course you can wear it out because it's got the harder sole. So cute. We will finish up with Walmart. I wore, this is Free Assembly. If you're not familiar with that brand at Walmart, it's so cute. Everything on there is just spot on. So fun. So I wore this to church on Sunday. It is a very thick sweater. So if you're in perimenopause or menopause like I am, please wear something underneath it, because I did not need to wear a jacket. It was in the 50s outside, and this was adequate for that. But so cute. It has the big gold buttons and the big pockets in the front. Got a really sweet kind of whitish cream, almost like sheep looking material. I wore this with dark, like wide leg kind of flared jeans and like a tight shirt underneath, a big belt that had a gold buckle. It was such a cute outfit. I got a few compliments. You could really dress this up with dress pants and wear this if you have, you know, like a job that requires more business attire. But this, I just felt so pretty in this. It's so feminine. I was so impressed by this. I got myself a medium, so it's size 8 to 10. For reference, I am about 5'7". I hover around 140 pounds. So I'm typically like a size 8 in pants and a medium in shirts and sweaters. This comes in extra small to extra large, I believe, and it comes in multiple colors. So go check this out if you've been looking for some kind of dressier sweater options. This is so pretty. Okay, 3 more things from Walmart. I wanted to share this, again, Free Assembly. This is just a cable knit sweater that has the hoodie and the little drawstring here. Is so just oversized and stretchy, so soft. I grab this in the mornings when I just want to be cozy. I have worn this out with jeans or black leggings. This is such a wardrobe staple. This comes in a few different colors and multiple size options, and so this would be a great just classic piece to add to your wardrobe. And I have not worn this yet. I just got this in. This is also Free Assembly. You can tell I like that brand here. So this says it was $14. This is a medium, size 8 to 10. It's like almost like a plum and a red striped turtleneck So cute. Just a classic piece, but it also just adds the bright, happy colors. I have a trip with my daughters to New York City in a few weeks, and so it's going to be so cold, and I think this will be something that I bring as a layering piece. I'm really looking forward to the trip and putting together some fun outfits for that. My most favorite Walmart purchase in a very long time. This is the warmest, cuddliest, softest. I kind of tend to wear this. Well, I do wear this every day. I put it at the end of my bed, and when I get out of bed, I wrap myself up in this. So it's just a cardigan, but it's not cashmere, but it's just as soft, and it comes in multiple colors. I have this, yeah, this is time and true. In a medium, it comes in lots of sizes, so you could wear this. I've worn this out just, over whatever. It's not pajamas, but it's so comfy. It's my favorite thing. I bought this for my daughter for her birthday. I have got my money's worth out of this because I have literally worn this every single day. Ask my husband. There were a few Amazon favorites. My daughters tease me about these, y'all. But I found these jeans on Amazon. They're like a flare leg. Y'all, they have an elastic waistband. I've shared these in multiple Amazon hauls. You can't even tell when you have them on that they are like that. And I honestly didn't even know that they had an elastic waistband until they came in the mail. And then I was like, stop, these are so amazing. So, if there's days where you just need elastic waistband but need to wear jeans, these are perfect, and they're so cute. They're so flattering. I feel pretty in them, not like I'm wearing leggings. So these have been such a good find. I'm hoping they have them in other colors. When I link this for you, I will find out if they do. I'd love to have these in like a black or a lighter denim wash, because if these are clean, I tend to grab these. Okay, these items also are from Amazon. We all know how popular the potato shoes are, and I bought them in brown at the beginning of the fall season. I have worn these almost every day. I love it. If y'all aren't seeing a theme with me, the theme is comfy, cozy, easy, slip on. So I love these. I love these. I bought my daughter a pair in the lighter shade for Christmas. I love how they're adjustable here, just so comfy. Wear with anything. Have loved these. They have them in multiple colors and lots of size options. And my husband, I told him I wanted a wool cap for Christmas, and he chose this cute little wool cap. This is off of Amazon, and actually he has worn this more than I have. It's so comfy. It's just cute. I don't know. I've started to wear hats more now that my hair has gotten longer, and I just love it. So simple, goes with anything, but if it's not hair wash day, it's a good option to just have a fun, cute hat to throw on. Okay, now makeup. If you're a new friend, you don't know this, but I have worn Mary Kay makeup since middle school. It's been the only makeup that I've worn. I still love it, but I've just never ventured out, never tried other things. And it's been fun to work with some companies and try new things, and then really find, okay, there is life outside of Mary Kay. Certain products that I am just gonna probably wear until I'm not wearing makeup anymore and as an old woman, but there are things that I have really enjoyed. So the Burt's Bees, I've shared before, their lip tints. For Christmas, I got me and my daughters. This is just the lip balm in the red dahlia, and it's what I have on today. It's just barely a tint. I did add a little bit of lip liner because habit, that's part of my makeup routine. But this feels like a genuine lip balm, and so your lips feel like you've just put on chapstick. It has no fragrance or anything to it, and so I'm gonna be using this on a daily basis. And then I worked with Laura Geller for some content, and they sent me this big night out. I have a video, I think it was, over on Oso Farm, where I kind of walked through this entire palette, and it came with all of the contouring and things that I have never in my whole life tried. But without going into a lot of detail, what I will say about this is that Laura Geller is known for having makeup suited for a more mature face. Is that the word we want to use, ladies? I don't know. But I have found that when I use the setting powder and things like that, it gives a lighter, more natural look than when I use a medium coverage foundation normally from Mary Kay, and it does kind of sit in your fine lines and wrinkles. When I use this, I notice that even in the makeup, the eyeshadow and stuff just sits better on my aging skin. And I love the cream blush. I've never even tried cream blush before because, like I said, I've worn the same makeup my whole life. So I have enjoyed this. It has been so fun. I just ordered, I ordered some mascara from them, and I ordered 2 different types of foundation because I do want to move away from the medium coverage, so stay tuned on that. I will link this down below and then the few things that I ordered, and if you're not familiar with Laura Geller, you should go and try them out because I have been really excited about just trying new things and really enjoying the products. And then save the best for last. I was new to Quince in 2025, and every single piece that I have bought has been perfection. The highest quality things, the most beautiful colors, textures, everything is so amazing. And so I wanted to just share with you a few of my absolute all-time favorite Quince pieces. This cropped cardigan with the buttons is gone viral many times. I have it in this color. I have gifted it in other colors. This is the sweater that my girls reach for. I have 4 girls ages almost 18 to 24, and all of my Quince items are the things that they are going for and trying to borrow from me. But I wanted to show you a few of my favorite things. So if you have not tried Quince's cashmere, it is affordable, so beautiful, so thin. This gray sweater is very thin and very warm and very cozy, very flattering. I wear this all the time. I also have the Mongolian t-shirt in evergreen and like a cherry red. Those have been go-tos this winter. All of their cashmere pieces, I cannot say enough about them. They are luxury at an affordable price, and you feel absolutely beautiful and soft and feminine in them. This was a new sweater to me. It's got a really cute cut. It's the dolman sweater. It has a really fun cut that kind of hangs. It's so pretty. You feel so cute. I have it in this pale pink color, and then the Bella stretch jeans. They go in and out of stock also. I have them in the relaxed fit and the barrel jeans, and I have 2 pairs. I wear them every single time they are clean. Their quality of Quince's products are so amazing. And then I wanted to share, I got the Quince olive bamboo sheets, and even my husband is a believer in them now. I gifted the mint color to my daughter for Christmas, and I just got those gingham pillows, the Euro shams. I'm gonna order 1 more because I didn't think about with a king bed, you really need 3 Euros to go all the way across. And I've got some of their table runners and tablecloths, and they have been something that I'm going to order from Quince every single month, just slowly building up that classic wardrobe. So I can't recommend them enough. They are so, so nice. Okay, and then lastly, this may seem kind of random. This is a hair lint collector, and it has a little mitt. You just put your hands in there, and then you just do a circle motion or a motion like this over your furniture, your bedding, your sweater. And if you have animals, you have hair. And it pulls all the hair into the center, and then you just peel it off and throw it away, and it is magical. I even had somebody say it's like witchery. Like it works that well. I wash these. So we have 2 indoor cats and 3 indoor dogs. My cats shed. My dogs do not shed, so there's not really a lot of dog hair. But my cats primarily. We have 2 indoor cats and 3 indoor dogs. My cats shed. My dogs do not shed, so there's not really a lot of dog hair. But my cats primarily sleep on my bed, of course, and stay in here. And so when I make my bed, I just go like this over the blankets that they have laid on, and it all comes right off. So if you are a pet owner, I gifted a lot of these to for Christmas to people that own pets because it is absolutely amazing. So affordable. You get 2 for under $20. I cannot recommend this enough. Okay, guys, that is just a few of the things we have loved in 2025. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It would mean the absolute world to me if you would subscribe to our new little channel. We are hoping that 2026, that this channel just grows and we're able to grow with you. What is coming up next? I am gonna be doing my favorite Amazon finds in the kitchen. There's so many things that I've bought over the last few months that I just wanna share with you. And then also, I've never really decorated for Valentine's Day before, but I've seen a few pictures on Pinterest Pinterest gets us, right? Of mantles and tablescapes. So just those 2 simple things I want so bad to do. They are so cute and so fun. And I figure if I get it now, we'll have like a solid month of use of them. So we are gonna go do some shopping later this week together. We are gonna go to Home Goods, Marshall's, Michael's, Kohl's, and a few places. So if that sounds fun, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you down in the comments and in the next video. Thanks, friends. Happy New Year.